it wasn't possible to fit everything there is to do in Custer and the surrounding area into a single episode. So we're going to be learning a little more about the city of Custer, exploring different options for camping, and hunting for buffalo on a Jeep tour. We're going to start with someone who knows all about Custer, Miss Dulcie Davenport. Dulcie, I come into Custer and I'm a little overwhelmed by everything that I see. There's a lot to do, but I don't really know where to start. Where could I start?
Definitely start at the Visitor Center for the Chamber of Commerce. We can get you any information you need. We can get you maps and information, tell you where to go, kind of get you started. So that's a perfect place for anybody to start.
So whether I'm just visiting by myself or I got a family of 8, still the perfect place to start.
Yes, we can help anybody, everybody, all ages, big groups, small groups, anybody. Custer is the center of everything you want to do in the Black Hills. So it's a perfect home base, great place to immerse yourself in the great outdoors. So much fun stuff to do.
How old is this town?
It was founded in 1874 when gold was first discovered here, which is kind of what this monument is all about we're standing next to. So we've been around for a very long time. We were the oldest town in the Black Hills, actually.
You really want to get into the nitty and grit of the Black Hills. This is the place to start.
We have history, we have the attractions, we have the beautiful scenery. Yes, Custer is definitely the place to be.
So obviously we got the state park right next door.
Yes.
So after a day of looking for the buffalo, you can run down here. You got a bunch of restaurants in town. Tell me a little bit about that.
We have the best restaurants in the Black Hills right here in Custer. The top ones on TripAdvisor are all right here in Custer. No matter which place you go to, you are going to get a fantastic meal, trust me.
Okay, I'm getting a lot of expectations here now because I am hungry. So I'm looking for burgers. We got it.
Yes.
Pizza.
Oh yes, lots of pizza. We have tacos, we have Mexican place, we have donuts, really good donuts.
Yes.
Anything you could want we have here. Comfort food, healthy food, vegetarian, tons of meat options, buffalo, you can eat buffalo here in town. Nice. Anything you want, we have it here.
Why is it an obligation that people should visit Custer while they're in the Black Hills?
It is the most beautiful place in the Black Hills. You can immerse yourself into the great outdoors while social distancing. We have so many great outdoor recreation opportunities. Anything you want to do in the Black Hills, we are kind of right in the center of it all.
You got the food, you got the lodging, you guys are prepared for this experience.
We have it all, yes. Custer has everything you need.
So for those that are, wanting to be health conscious, and all of that good jazz, but also take care of their mental health and get outside. Yes. You're looking at the place to go.
Yes, you can get out and get the vitamin D and get the fresh air and enjoy time with your family and friends while social distancing. That's so easy to do when you're outside with a UTV or hiking, biking, any of those things, you can kind of keep that distance from people.
So, if you didn't know, Custer State Park is in fact a wild park. So yes, there are buffalo there, but they're not, sitting there giving you the tickets or, this is not a circus show. You gotta go find them. Well, if you wanna do that, there's a good way to do it here. We got Buffalo Safari Jeep rides. You can go places you normally can't go. You got people that know the park like the back of their hand. No matter what they're throwing at you, whether it's the terrain, the weather, you're gonna be able to find the buffalo in style from the comfort of this Jeep. You also got cup holders. All right, Randy, so rumor has it that there are animals in Custer State Park, and there's a really great way to see them. What are we looking at right here?
Oh, this is the Custer State Park safari Jeep rides, and this is the only way to see the buffalo. I mean, you know, sometimes they're up on the hill, but a lot of times we get you right by them when they walk right by the Jeep. So a lot of times we can get you off-road where the rest of the traffic, you know, can't. So accessibility to the park is better in a Jeep. Yeah, so the park is 71,000 acres. You know, it's a huge state park.
71,000 acres, that's not a small amount.
It's not. You know, we're the second largest state park in the country. And of course, South Dakota's, I guess I'd call it the gym of park systems, you know. Anyway, we're proud of it. We're proud of it.
You probably know where the buffalo are better than anyone else here.
We have our ways, yes. We want to get you into parts of the park that other rigs aren't allowed and get you up where you can see vistas, and so it's awesome.
If folks don't know, on average, Black Hills have more sunny days than Florida or Los Angeles.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so there's a lot of great opportunities to come out here, and we got the covering.
Yep. You know, if we do have a rainy day and folks are chilly and cold, we have clean blankets that we've wrapped in, you know, bags for them, individual blankets. And then we have these sides that we can roll down and snap down and, you know, give them a little bit of a warmer ride.
Are you guys open during the winter, or is this generally during the summer season?
No, this is a 12-month park. We have staff available, and we do winter Jeep tours, if you can imagine. The bison are doing the same thing they're doing in the summer months. You know, they have to survive, they have to eat to make it through the winter, and so we're doing our buffalo tours through the winter months.
Yeah, you'll see all types of weather out here, you know, just depending on what time of the day. And that, to me, obviously, I'm going to nerd out about that, but the park just has all sorts of interesting weather throughout the day, and you guys are getting a front row seat to that.
Exactly.
Out here.
You know, what it's doing at the lodge, it may be doing something completely different out on the loop road, you know. When we jump in and we head out there, our number one goal is the bison. That's what we want to do. We want to get you as close as we possibly can. And then after that, then, you know, it's up to the family. If we want to go a little off-roading, if they want to see some more animals, you know, somewhere in between here and the end of the ride, we're going to see at least a few of the other animals. But usually people want to get off-road. They want to go see, you know, the other side of the hill. So that's our goal, get to the buffalo, and then we just have a good time exploring the park.
What people don't realize, I don't think, is how gorgeous the landscape is just by itself.
It is. I'm going to admit, I take them to places that I like to see day after day. You know, we do this every day, day in and day out, and there's spots that I like to go to for my own reasons, and I hope it passes on to the folks that we take out. So.
So what year was this park established?
Well, we became a state park in 1919, so last year was our 100th anniversary.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, so it was a big deal for everybody involved in it. So 101 years old this year is our age.
It's a good number.
It is.
The gorgeous park. You really are looking out, and it almost looks endless over the horizon in a way, just looking all the different hills out here, and it's easily traversable per se. You got these paved roads. You're able to really see for some pretty long distances out here. You have kind of the plains intermixing with the hills here.
So you have some great views. And we have a couple spots, hiding spots in the park that as Jeeps can take you to.
I was about to say, awesome. I'm riding with the guy who knows this park like the back of his hand. They got to be out on the grassland today.
As the crow flies, they're right over this hill right here.
Oh, okay.
Is where they're at.
So this is great because, yeah, theoretically I could come out here and try and find the buffalo, but you guys probably know better than anyone where to find them.
We start at 6 in the morning. That's our sunrise ride, and the first guy out always goes to where they were the night before. But he's the scout. You know, sometimes it works out. Sometimes we have to be creative and follow the sign. And so that's the first guy's out job.
So as I'm drinking my coffee in the morning, you guys are doing the work, finding the buffalo for me. So I show up and I'm like, hey, this guy knows what's going on. and at least they have the best idea of where we're going to be finding these guys.
Obviously, they're constantly on the move, you know, unless they're taking a little bit of a break. But you know, where they were on your last ride 2 hours later, you know, they could be up on the hillside, you know. So every ride is a little bit different. Every ride, for us drivers especially, is a challenge. You know, we want you know, you to have a great experience, and our goal is to get you as close as we can.
Every ride's a little bit of a hunt.
It is, yeah, and that's the fun of it, you know.
So do you ever have the buffalo come pretty close to the vehicle? Does that ever happen?
Oh, all the time. You know, and we feel like we're not doing our job if we don't get as close as we can. And, you know, of course, we tell everybody before we take off, you know, especially the little ones, keep your arms inside, because your reaction is you want to reach out. And you know, it seems like some of the younger yearlings, you know, they're curious. They want to know what we're all about. But we've had a few stick their heads right in the Jeep and kind of look us over, you know. So, but no, I mean, getting them close, that's a goal. If we can, we do.
So you would not suggest me running out of the vehicle and jumping on a bison? That's not
at all.
Good.
I'm not going to come out and help you. I'm too darn slow. So yeah, I'm the slowest guy in the Jeep. So yeah.
The true buffalo, what is it, 35 mile per hour they can run?
That's what they say. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, that's incredibly fast. If you think about getting out of your rig and trying to get a closer selfie, and the time it takes to get back to safety, it's not worth it. Your camera can take a picture, your phone from the Jeep.
There's a reason why we have the hardware.
Exactly, that's right, yeah. We want to be comfortably and safe and have a good time.
The prairie is just endless out here. You just went to some trees and you come over a hill and you're just seeing an entire different landscape every time you're going over a hill out here.
Isn't it something how it opens up right now?
It's gorgeous. Oh, we're going to the dirt roads now.
We are.
You can't get on this road on a regular vehicle. This is Jeep access.
It is.
This is a hunt. There's 1,400 buffalo. They have their ways.
Some days you wonder, you know, they're just trying to hide from us, you know.
This is half the fun.
Exactly.
You know, keeping an eye out, you know, where are they? Where are they? So you could be riding out here in your car and you can't get up here, and this might be where the buffalo are at.
And that happens a lot. You know, we'll be off road, you know, right in the middle of the bison, and the cars are off in the distance, and so that makes it extra special for our guests. You know, they're right in the middle of the herd.
Now that really is Nebraska.
Well, that's the Badlands out there. That's what we're looking at out there.
That's the Badlands. Yeah, you can see them right from here.
Can you see the different colors and the elevation change out there? Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
This is one of the clearer days we've had this spring. You know, and with your knowledge, I guess it'd be the moisture in the air makes it a little bit hazy.
Yes.
And so this is a nice clear day.
The air is dry up here. Yeah, it's a lot drier today, so you can see all the way out. That's got to be 30, 40 miles out there.
It's 65 to 70 miles.
Wow.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty cool view. They say that these animals can hit speeds up to 60 miles an hour. So, you know, when you're traveling in along the interstate, it's amazing how fast they are. So this is a male. He's got a set of horns. Those are actually sheaths that grow over a horn that you know, grows right out of his forehead. I call them Elvis sideburns. The black patches of fur on his jaws are scent glands, and he'll mark out a territory hoping that his cologne smell will attract the girls in.
Oh, there you go.
And that's how they start their rut or the breeding season.
Doesn't matter if you're grandparents, doesn't matter if you're 3 years old, you're going to enjoy this. And even folks that may have a difficulty with accessibility, you guys are going to try and make this work.
We've helped all sorts of guests over the years. You know, folks in wheelchairs, you know, folks that are itty-bitty little ones, you know, that we all have seat belts. You know, we have enough seat belts for 7 guests. And so squeeze the little ones in between mom and dad. And we, like you said, we have grandma and grandpa and the youngsters in the Jeeps.
So it sounds like folks that may not have otherwise been able to come out and see this will be able to do so.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's a good opportunity for the whole family, no matter your age or your ability to get into Jeep.
That's so important. That's awesome. Wow, there they are.
So they're kind of taking a little bit of a break in a prairie dog town here.
Yeah, they're just chilling. So this is their afternoon nap.
It is. Yep. You know, and they kind of cycle. You know, they'll graze for a while. Get full. You know, they'll lay down and chew their cud just like a cow, and then they're back up and they're moving and they're grazing again. A big mama cow can weigh 1,000 pounds or greater. You know, she's going to eat about 3% of her body weight, so about 30 pounds of grass a day. That's a full-time job just feeding themselves.
It's funny when you see them laying on their side, they look like just like a big rock.
They do, don't they? Yep, the little calves are flat to the ground.
Yep.
I have folks all the time that, you know, haven't been around livestock or animals or parks like this, and are you sure he's alive? You know, you watch him, you can see him breathing. Yeah, no, I think he's okay. You know, he's soaking up the sun. You know. A cow can, on an average, live about 20 years in the park, although we've had them a little bit older, and the bull is 15. You know, but we've had older males in the park.
There's a lot of calves out there.
There's a lot. It's almost like every cow out there has a baby.
Yeah. And so everyone's trying to do the social distancing and being responsible in that way, and you guys have taken some measures as well for safety.
Well, you know, this year we're doing what I call private rides, so individual families. Doesn't matter if it's a couple or a single person or a family of 6, you know, that's what we're doing. We'll put you in a single Jeep. And of course we're doing all the COVID precautions, you know, sterilizing the seats and the door panels, the backs of the seats, anywhere that a person would grab. And then we have masks available, So
if you're taking Buffalo Safari Jeep rides at Custer State Park, you're getting pretty close to the action here. You got a team that's talking to each other, finding out where the herd's at. You got over 1,000 here at Custer State Park. Powerful animals. Make sure you're maintaining your social distancing while you're out here with the buffalo. But this is also a great way to social distance altogether, is being out here in Custer State Park and traveling in some pretty nice hardware as well. There's not much you have to say when you're able to walk out of your tent and have a view like that. No matter if you're getting a tent or maybe something a little bit more, there's a little something for everyone here, depending on what kind of experience you want to have staying here at the Buffalo Ridge Camp Resort. Jessica, we're here at Buffalo Ridge Campground. Tell me why we should camp in Custer.
I think with the current situation, with the ever evolving pandemic, now more than ever is a great reason to get outside and enjoy the outdoors. Custer and Buffalo Ridge Camp Resort is the perfect place for you to have a socially distanced adventure with your family. And between our wide variety of offerings here at the resort, we have every price point to meet a guest's unique needs and interests. We have a wide variety of lodging options for every guest, every traveler, from groups to the individual car camper. So we have brand new modern cabins, so that sleep everywhere from 2 to 9 people. Then we have our brand new luxury canvas tents, which sleep everywhere from 2 to 6 people.
Glamping, is that the term for this?
Yes.
Glamping.
Absolutely. Camping, but with high thread count sheets.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, so you come back after a long day of doing whatever you're doing in Custer, which is a whole list of activities, and now you have your home base. Check out this bed, king-size bed, somewhere you can just plop down. You got your sink here, you got everything that you could need in a camping trip, except with home decor. Like you feel like you're in a log cabin. But you're not, you're in a tent. Actual plumbing here, okay? Bathtub, that's no kidding. You're gonna camp. This is the way to do it, just saying. You are within striking distance of whatever activity you're looking to do for that day. Maybe you found your home base to make all that happen.
Absolutely. We're minutes away from Wind Cave National Park, where you can see herds of bison right outside Custer State Park, and up the street, Crazy Horse Memorial, and just up the road from Mount Rushmore.
I'm gonna be out and about all day, and all I need is a place to sleep. And this is what you got here. You got the bunk beds, so if you got kids or someone like me, I want to be on the top bunk. I love bunk beds. I think this is a great idea for someone who's just looking to have a place to crash at the end of a long day. It's kind of a duh moment. You look at the view that we have, and it's just gorgeous. You can really get lost in that.
Being out here in the wilderness, you can really connect into yourself.
The nice thing about Buffalo Ridge Camp Resort is that whether tenting is more of your thing or maybe something a little bit more, like glamping. Maybe you like the log cabin experience. But regardless of what you choose, that's what you get at the end of the day. You're out in nature, and really you're a stone's throw away from everything the Black Hills have to offer. I guess we're already rolling, aren't we? All right. Folks, I'm here. Wait. Are we pretending the cameras are not there? We're pretending the cameras are not there.
Yeah, let's just dive right in.
That one's been tough for me. And we're gonna be able to look and see it. Oh, no, we gotta do that again. Featuring here, oh God. Oh. Buffalo. See, you did perfect. I'm the one that's gotta do 7 takes here.
How it goes.
I'm going back to my trailer. I want green grapes, only green grapes. Gold Tom Cruise and everyone.
All right.
There, we'll do it again.
Okay.
Watch out for rattlers.
Yeah, we're